what does New Mexico have in store for us?
It was just a huge bright flash in the middle of the sky. Oh my gosh! You gotta be kidding me!
Go slow, Dad. Real slow. Very, very slow. Just full send. Oh wow, that was close.
A few years ago, we did an overlanding trip in the northern section of Lincoln National Forest and up into Cibola National Forest. And ever since then, I've been itching to get back and explore more of New Mexico. This time, our focus would be on the southern section of Lincoln National Forest down near Carlsbad Caverns and Guadalupe National Parks. But first, as is always the case for us, we have to make the long trek out of Oklahoma.
How was your hotel?
That's pretty good.
This is Gary, my father-in-law's first overlanding experience, and he would be doing it in his slightly modified F-150 King Ranch. And we are also planning on meeting my brother Aaron and possibly my nephew Jordan this morning in Artesia before gassing up and heading up the trail.
Hello.
You did it.
You made it.
You're here.
It was a bad road? Oh, we have bad roads. You gotta get gas?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm on E.
Yeah. All right.
Having extra gas is going to be a lot more important this time, as we're not expecting to see another gas station for 180 miles.
I can just barely see the tops of some mountains now.
I keep seeing the trucker warning sign saying there's a big descent coming up.
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
The road was pretty flat so far, but we were pretty excited about getting into some more interesting scenery. Today we plan on taking you into the southern section of Lincoln National Forest and then head south down the Guadalupe Rim Road. I mapped out a prospective route in Gaia that would get us into the National Forest, and now it was time to execute it and see how it turns out.
This cow is welcoming us to Bear Canyon Road. Hope we don't run into any bandits. How's it going? Well, see you later. No, there's a ton of mountain goats off to the right.
Oh yeah, cool.
You see the mountain goats on the right, Aaron, or whatever they are, mountain sheep?
Yeah, I see 'em.
And just like that, the road suddenly came to a halt at a locked gate on a section of road that I knew was in private property but didn't expect to be locked based on what my Gaia was presenting. We scratched our heads for a few minutes and then decided to eat lunch before moving on.
Okay, so we have to turn around because we believe someone has illegally blocked a public service road into the National Forest, calling it private land. There's actually a National Forest sign that says entering private land, but yet it's blocked and locked. So we have to turn around and find a different way in.
After our detour, we finally made it into Lincoln National Forest, and we were officially on the Rim Road. The detour set us back off our pace a little bit, and so now we would start looking for a place to camp for the night while we took in the scenery.
Have you seen any good campsites around here?
Guess
No,
not.
I guess not.
But we also had a random conversation about UFOs that would strangely set us up for the evening excitement.
Ask them what a UAP is.
What is a UAP?
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
All right, so we decided instead of searching even longer for a campsite, we're just gonna go ahead and settle with this here off the road. We're just gonna kind of circle in down around this little fire pit and settle in for the night.
Setting up camp is easy when you have all these helpers. We got to making dinner and did some exploring around the campsite. Unfortunately, none of us had remembered before leaving to check fire restrictions, and since we didn't have service to check it now, we played it safe and forego to fire for the night, which ended up giving us better visibility of the evening sky.
Really big, bright, random flash. I didn't see the first time. It was just like that, though.
Mindy, was it in the same spot?
It was a little to the left more when it did it the first time. Now they're gone. Dang it.
It's flares.
There it is.
They're flares.
Why are there flares?
Huh?
What's throwing flares?
Military.
What for?
What the heck?
There's another. Oh, what is happening?
Kids!
What are they doing?
I got it on video.
Eric, you're gonna have to explain why the military would be doing this.
Would they be
What on earth? Those were bright.
coffee?
I don't know about coffee. We have a kind of a small.
Morning. That's pretty cool. That's your electric one, right?
Yep.
It's coming out of your... Oh, way back there. Good morning. It's day 2 on our trip through Lincoln National Forest. We found a campsite right off the road. Wasn't our first choice, but the day had drawn on, and so we decided to just make do with what we found here instead of continuing on down the road and getting too late. We didn't want to be setting up in the dark. And now we're just making breakfast, and we'll eat some breakfast sandwiches here in a little bit and then pack up and get on the road. Last night was pretty exciting. I'm pretty sure what we were seeing were military flares from a training exercise, but if you have a different idea, let me know in the comments. When you're on these types of trips, it's really hard to not look up at the sky, and this wasn't the first time we had seen something unusual. We have big plans today. The hope is to get over to Dark Canyon Lookout Tower, and we are aware of a possible cave nearby the tower, so it could be pretty exciting. In order to get there, I plotted out a couple of Forest Service roads, one of which I'm told is very rough, so it may be a little more interesting from a technical standpoint, and may give Gary some experience in his King Ranch.
All right, we're coming up on the end of the Guadalupe Rim Road, and 90% of it has been graded roads like that. So it's been really, really easy. We've been averaging about 25 to 35 miles per hour. So we probably could have done the whole thing in about 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay, so we had a little section of pavement, and now we are back on a national forest road, and we had to go through a little gate, but we opened it and closed it after we went through, and we're on our way, heading up to see what this trail's all about.
We jetted down this short Forest Service road to get us over to Guadalupe Ridge, which is also called 540.
Hey, stop for a second. Get out and pick that water bottle up.
What water bottle?
That's right there on the side of the road.
Oh, good.
Junie,
Where do I put these?
just put it on the floor.
I think Luke wants to go swimming here. You want to stop?
There's actually water. Look at that.
It's kind of disgusting.
Looks kind of disgusting, but sure. Yeah, that's a great deal. I actually was concerned that the rest of the road was going to be like this, but it actually looks like it turns into a graded gravel road right there.
Yeah.
Which means I think we should just continue on my original turn to the right. I was thinking that if it was going to continue like this, we might decide to go left because it's kind of a shortcut. So we completed a short section of trail. I don't know what the Forest Service road is, but it was real rocky and bumpy, but fun. And now we are on another graded gravel road. I think this is Forest Service Road 540, but it's going to take us right up on the edge of the rim here. We pulled over at Coyote Vista, and we are going to make some lunch and then keep on traveling, and then we'll get on another section up here that will probably be as bumpy as that last section that we did. What's for lunch? PB&J and squeezy tubes.
Ooh, I better.
All right, turned off the graded gravel road, and now we're on Forest Service Road 201. So we'll see where this takes us.
This road is one of many spurs that will take you over to the Dark Canyon Lookout Tower, which is our destination. But I can't emphasize enough, this section of trail is really rocky.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning.
Rockety, rockety. All right, cut slow, slow. Slow.
Eyes on the road, don't lose control.
Now start turning that way. Slow, slow, slow. You had about an inch to spare.
Running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go, I'm fighting another day.
There you go.
Okay.
Neon lights in the fast
Oh, wow. There we go.
riding high, reaching for the sky.
There we go.
Had it all
Yay.
fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast.
I'm just worried about that left tire when it comes off. See, I don't want.
Get away.
Oh, that's working.
Running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go, I'm fighting another day.
I think you got it.
I'm less concerned usually about the trailer than the Jeep.
Right.
My Jeep with only a 2.5-inch lift and Gary's F-150 with only a front leveling kit had a few issues with obstacle clearance, but Aaron's TJ with my nephew Jordan at the wheel had no issues.
How did I get caught? The walls are caving in. How come I got lost in this endless spin? Why do I feel so empty deep within? Where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control.
You're in the same spot you were. There you go. You got it. You got it. There you go.
To get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go.
Yay! I had to use lockers. They turned on and turned off with no issue. That's great news.
On the road, don't lose control.
So after 3.5 hours, we finally made it across to Forest Service Road 201, which we have officially named the roughest road in New Mexico. We could see the Dark Canyon Watchtower just ahead, but we are saving that for our next video. Keep an eye out for it, because we'll be looking for a nearby cave, but we run into some issues finding it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Every mile is a new beginning, and every bend goes a new end.
There's the watchtower coming up.